Maximum work that could be secured by expanding the gas over a given pressure range is the dash, 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 dash work. A. Isothermal. B. Adiabatic. C. Isentropic. D. None of these. The correct answer is isothermal. Internal energy change of a system over one complete cycle in a cyclic process is A0, B plus V, C V, D dependent on the path. The correct answer is 0. Heating of water under atmospheric pressure is an dash, 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 dash process. A. Isochoric. B. Isobaric. C. Adiabatic. D. Isothermal. The correct answer is Isobaric. Van Laar equation deals with the activity coefficients in A. Binary solutions, B. Ternary solutions, C. Azeotropic mixture only, D. None of these. The correct answer is binary solutions. High dash, 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 dash is an undesirable property for a good refrigerant. A. Specific heat, B. Latent heat of vaporization, C. Viscosity, D. Specific vapor volume. The correct answer is viscosity. Solubility of a substance which dissolves with an increase in volume and liberation of heat will be favored by the A. Low pressure and high temperature, B. Low pressure and low temperature, C. High pressure and low temperature, D. High pressure and high temperature. The correct answer is low pressure and low temperature. Entropy is a measure of the dash, 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 dash of a system. A. Disorder, B. Orderly behavior, C. Temperature changes only, D. None of these. The correct answer is disorder. A chemical reaction will occur spontaneously at constant pressure and temperature if the free energy is A. 0, B. positive, C. negative, D. none of these. The correct answer is negative. Fundamental principle of refrigeration is based on the dash, 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 dash law of thermodynamics. A. 0th, B. 1st, C. 2nd, D. 3rd. The correct answer is 2nd. For a spontaneous process, free energy A is 0, B increases, C decreases whereas the entropy increases, D and entropy both decrease. The correct answer is decreases whereas the entropy increases. A refrigeration cycle is a reversed heat engine. Which of the following has the maximum value of the coefficient of performance COP for a given refrigeration effect? A. Vapor compression cycle using expansion valve, B. Air refrigeration cycle, C. Vapor compression cycle using expansion engine, D. Carnot refrigeration cycle. The correct answer is Carnot refrigeration cycle. In a working refrigerator, the value of COP is always A. 0, B. 0, C. 1, D. 1. The correct answer is 1. Dash, 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 dash. Increases with increase in pressure. A. The melting point of wax. B. The boiling point of a liquid. C. Both A and B. D. Neither A nor B. The correct answer is both A and B. A refrigerator may be termed as A heat pump, B. heat engine, C. Carnot engine, D. none of these. The correct answer is heat pump. For a stable phase at constant pressure and temperature, the fugacity of each component in a binary system dash, 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 dash. As its mole fraction increases, A decreases, B increases, C remains same, D decreases linearly. The correct answer is increases. Which of the following is not an intensive property? A chemical potential, B surface tension, C heat capacity, D none of these. The correct answer is heat capacity. Out of the following refrigeration cycles, which one has the minimum coefficient of performance? A air cycle, B Carnot cycle, C ordinary vapor compression cycle, D vapor compression with a reversible expansion engine. The correct answer is air cycle. Measurement of thermodynamic property of temperature is facilitated by dash, 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 dash. Law of thermodynamics. A first, B zeroth, C third, D none of these. The correct answer is zeroth. The theoretical minimum work required to separate 1 mole of a liquid mixture at 1 atm, containing 50 mole% each of n-heptane and n-octane into pure compounds each at 1 atm is A2 RT ln 0.5, B RT ln 0.5, C 0.5 RT, D 2 RT. The correct answer is RT ln 0.5. Keeping the pressure constant, to double the volume of a given mass of an ideal gas at 27 degrees Celsius, the temperature should be raised to dash, 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 degree C. A 270, B 327, C 300, D 540. The correct answer is 327. Entropy of an ideal gas depends upon its A pressure, B temperature, C both A and B, D neither A nor B. The correct answer is both A and B. Isobaric process means a constant process. A temperature, B pressure, C volume, D entropy. The correct answer is pressure. No work is done by the system when a reaction occurs at constant A volume, B temperature, C pressure, D none of these. The correct answer is volume. If the vapor pressure at two temperatures of a solid phase in equilibrium with its liquid phase are known, then the latent heat of fusion can be calculated by the A. Maxwell's equation, B. Clapeyron-Clausius equation, C. Van Laar equation, D. Nernst heat theorem. The correct answer is Clapeyron-Clausius equation. The freezing point of a liquid decreases when the pressure is increased, if the liquid dash, 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 while freezing, A contracts, B expands, C does not change in volume, D either A, B or C. The correct answer is contracts. At the absolute zero temperature, the entropy of every perfectly crystalline substance becomes zero. This follows from the A. third law of thermodynamics, B. second law of thermodynamics, C. Nernst heat theorem, D. Maxwell's relations. The correct answer is third law of thermodynamics. During Joule-Thomson expansion of gases, A. enthalpy remains constant, B. entropy remains constant, C. temperature remains constant, D. none of these. The correct answer is enthalpy remains constant. The accentric factor of a materical is defined as is equal to log 10 PR sat TR1 is equal to 0.7, where PR sat is equal to reduced vapor pressure, TR is equal to reduced temperature. The value of accentric factor is always A 2, B 1, C 1, D 3. The correct answer is 1. Degrees of freedom at triple point will be A0, B1, C2, D3. The correct answer is 0. Law of corresponding states says that two different gases behave similarly if their reduced properties i.e. PV and T are same. B. The surface of separation, i.e. the meniscus between liquid and vapor phase, disappears at the critical temperature. C. No gas can be liquefied above the critical temperature howsoever high the pressure may be. D. The molar heat of energy of gas at constant volume should be nearly constant, about 3 calories. The correct answer is 2 different gases behave similarly if their reduced properties i.e. PV and T are same. Linde gas liquefaction process employs cooling. A. By throttling. B. By expansion in an engine. C. At constant pressure. D. None of these. The correct answer is by throttling. Pick out the wrong statement pertaining to the decomposition of PCl5 represented by PCl5 PCl3 plus Cl2. Degree of dissociation of PCl5 will A. Decrease on addition of Cl2. B. Increase on addition of an inert gas at constant pressure. C. Decrease on increasing the pressure of the system. D. None of these. The correct answer is none of these. Joule-Thomson experiment is A. Isobaric. B. Adiabatic. C. Isenthalpic. D. Both A and C. The correct answer is both A and C. Boyles' law for gases states that A. When temperature is constant. B. When temperature and mass of the gas remain constant. Cp. V. At constant temperature and mass of the gas. D is equal to constant for any gas. The correct answer is when temperature and mass of the gas remain constant. First law of thermodynamics is nothing but the law of conservation of A. Momentum. B. Mass. C. Energy. D. None of these. The correct answer is energy. In a reversible chemical reaction where X is equal to number of moles of products, number of moles of reactants, A. Addition of inert gas favors the forward reaction when X is positive. B. Pressure has no effect on equilibrium when N is equal to 0. C. Addition of inert gas has no effect on the equilibrium constant at constant volume for any value of X plus VE, VE or 0. D. All A, B and C. The correct answer is all A, B and C. Out of the following refrigeration cycles, which one has maximum COP? A. Air cycle. B. Carnot cycle. C. Ordinary vapor compression cycle. D. Vapor compression with a reversible expansion engine. The correct answer is Carnot cycle. Pick out the correct statement. A. In an isothermal system, irreversible work is more than reversible work. B. Under reversible conditions, the adiabatic work is less than isothermal work. C. Heat work, enthalpy and entropy are all state functions. D. Matter and energy cannot be exchanged with the surroundings in a closed system. The correct answer is under reversible conditions, the adiabatic work is less than isothermal work. In any spontaneous process, A. Only F decreases. B. Only A decreases. C. Both F and A decreases. D. Both F and A increase. The correct answer is both F and A decreases. Which of the following is a thermodynamic property of a system? A. Concentration. B. Mass. C. Temperature. D. Entropy. The correct answer is entropy. Equilibrium constant decreases as the temperature A increases for an exothermic reaction. B decreases for an exothermic reaction. C increases for an endothermic reaction. D none of these. The correct answer is increases for an exothermic reaction. The expression gives the free energy change A with pressure changes at constant temperature. B under reversible isothermal volume change. C during heating of an ideal gas. D during cooling of an ideal gas. The correct answer is with pressure changes at constant temperature. All gases during throttling process at atmospheric temperature and pressure show a cooling effect except A CO2, B H2, C O2, D N2. The correct answer is H2. Compressibility factor for almost all the gases are approximately same at the same A pressure and temperature. B reduced pressure and reduced temperature. C critical pressure and critical temperature. D none of these. The correct answer is reduced pressure and reduced temperature. Pick out the wrong statement. A activity coefficient is dimensionless. B in case of an ideal gas the fugacity is equal to its pressure. C in a mixture of ideal gases the fugacity of a component is equal to the partial pressure of the component. D the fugacity coefficient is 0 for an ideal gas. The correct answer is the fugacity coefficient is 0 for an ideal gas. The coefficient of performance COP of a refrigerating system, which is its index of performance, is defined as the ratio of useful refrigeration to the net work. The units of dash, 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 and COP are the same. A kinematic viscosity. B work. C temperature. D none of these. The correct answer is none of these. In jet refrigerators, the refrigerating fluid is practically always A water, B ammonia, C freon, D brine. The correct answer is water. Water on heating from 1 to 4 degrees Celsius. A contracts. B expands. C has same volume. D may contract or expand. The correct answer is contracts. Pick out the correct statement. A compression ratio of an auto engine is comparatively higher than a diesel engine. B efficiency of an auto engine is higher than that of a diesel engine for the same compression ratio. C auto engine efficiency decreases with the rise in compression ratio due to decrease in work produced per quantity of heat. D diesel engine normally operates at lower compression ratio than an auto engine for an equal output of work. The correct answer is efficiency of an auto engine is higher than that of a diesel engine for the same compression ratio.